Alright guys, so in this video, we're going to be showing you guys how to make maple syrup, the full process. So to start off, you get your maple tree. This is a sugar maple. It has the highest amount of sugar in the sap, so it's the best for making maple syrup. So then you take your tap, and then you take a drill, you drill 1 inch into the tree. This doesn't hurt the tree at all, but it just gets the sap enough for me. It just heals it up next year. So then you take your tap. We have 2 taps on ours. Some people just have 1, but we use 2. And then you put your tap in there, and connected to this tap there's a hose, and then the hose goes down to a bucket has 2 holes in the lid to fit the hoses, and it's just and you just take the lid off when you want to collect the sap, and all the sap is in the inside of this bucket. And then you take the bucket, and we'll show you the gator in a little bit, but then you just dump it into the gator, and then we'll bring it to the sugar shack. Collecting, and we'll go to the sugar shack a little bit to unload it.
Start hitting somebody in a
So after we connect the hose to the gator and we pump out all the sap, it goes into this big milk tank here, and then inside this milk tank we have all the sap that's from the gator, all in there, and all the sap stays in here until we cook it. Alright, so now we're going to put sap from the bulk tank in the head tank. And once the water level is up to this line, it'll shut off. Alright, so when the auto draw hits our set temperature, the pan over here will release the syrup. It'll come into here. We can test it now. It needs to be on the second red line. A little heavy. No, it's a little too heavy, so we're gonna have to fix that. So now we got enough syrup cooked down that we're gonna store it in some half barrels. Now we're making sure the syrup density is good with the hydrometer, and then if it's not good, which it is good, you can just add some distilled water. Now we're gonna put this filter aid in the syrup to filter it.
both to this person.
We're gonna put 2 scoops of this in. Alright, so we got the filter here. And to use this filter, we have to put filter aids in to filter out the syrup. So I'll put the 2 holes down, and you put it in the filter. Make sure it's all the way at the bottom. Then you go to the next one. We already got 2 in here, but now we got to do the rest. So we got the filter aid all mixed in, and now we're gonna heat up the pump. See, the filter is increasing in heat because of the syrup running through it. See, now you can see the difference between having the syrup before it's filtered and then after it's filtered. And it's a lot more clear. And once the filter hits 190 to 195, we'll put the syrup in the stainless steel beer keg.